Hi, this is Karen Young from the MVP Award Program, and I'm here at the Community Lounge, again managing to speak to another community member. In fact, this person has just recently been nominated for the MVP Award Program. So Chris, tell everybody who you are and where are you from?
Yeah, my name's Chris Testa-O'Neill. I'm from the United Kingdom and I work for a company called QA as a Microsoft certified trainer.
So what kind of things did you do to get yourself in the position of being nominated as an MVP?
Well, I came to TechEd 3 years ago and absolutely loved it and wanted to bring a piece of that back to Manchester in the UK. So I set up a user group and we've got 50 members between Manchester and Leeds, so we have physical meetings there, and synced up with a gentleman called Tony Rogerson, and he's been really supportive, and I work with him with SQL Server FAQ to do physical meetings and live online meetings as well, and I write a blog on SQL Server FAQ.
So do you want to plug your blog?
Yes, if you go to www.sqlserverfaq.com, on the home page you'll see blogs from a number of MVPs in the UK, and Tony kindly invited me, yeah, so you see there. And you can also find my blogs at sqlblogcast.com, WAC Testers, and that's mine. Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned your user group that does Leeds and Manchester.
Yes.
Have they got a site that people can look at so
It's
they
all,
can come?
It's all part of the SQL Server FAQ website, so we have dates of meetings, both live and physical meetings, so it's all in one central place. The SQL guys in the UK really sync up very closely together and work together to kind of get a national user group going, so it's quite exciting. It's really good.
Great.
Yeah, definitely.
That's great. Yeah. So what are you doing at TechEd?
Well, I've been invited to work with Microsoft Learning and to provide advice on certification in SQL Server 2005 through to the current version in 2008. So that's what I'm doing here.
Great, so you're giving hints and tips of getting themselves
most
educated,
definitely.
What things to look
most
into,
definitely, yeah.
and get themselves so they can get certified at the end.
Definitely.
Brilliant.
There's a huge scope of learning out there from within Microsoft, and it's just tapping into the right one to meet whatever people's needs are. Yeah.
So one of the questions that we get asked a lot, from various different people is, how do people get into IT? So what did you do to get into IT?
I came across it at university, so I was doing a business degree, and it was really the first time I got exposure to technology, and it made life so much easier for me. And it was just the area I work in business intelligence. I just love getting the right information to the right people at the right time, and it spawned from that really. And I deliberately went out after I left university to find a career in IT, and basically joined a certified partner for learning solution to do training, and it's just spawned from there, and we do consultancies now, and it's fantastic.
So started off really at university, got really excited about it, decided that you would follow that line of training, and then and that's where it's taken you. Yeah. That's great. So what specifically do you love about IT?
Well, coming from a business background, the most common complaint we will hear about information is getting it right, and the buzz that I personally get from whether it's a chief executive officer or someone who works in a management level, getting information that gives them the right data to make decisions, for me is just a complete buzz. Business intelligence itself gives you a huge opportunity to really reduce your costs and make really good decisions very quickly. And SQL Server in the last few years has definitely proven to be the technology to drive that. And for me, it's just great when the chief executive at our place, when he's getting the right information, you get a great pat on the back. It's really good.
And of course, those decisions that he makes means that your company is extremely, profitable, leading edge.
Definitely.
And therefore, secure. So
definitely.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I do hope that the work that you're doing in the community is reflected in an award. But we'll hold and fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see you next time with an MVP.
Hopefully, but it's honoured to be nominated. It's just honoured to be nominated. So what will be, but it's just great being here.
Thanks very much.
You.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers.
Bye.